Hulk Hogan passed away today and Ozzy Osbourne passed away 2 days ago, and I just want to talk about my takeaways from that because these are two legends. They both have that in common and they have a legacy. They've done so much for the world, like they've left an impact on so many people. I believe their deaths give us some reminders that is important we reflect on. So first and foremost is memento mori. We have to accept the fact that we are going to die one day, and it's easy to forget about that. It's easy to be oblivious to it because nobody wants to think about that. It's a horrid thought, but if you think about it, if we were immortal, if we never died, life wouldn't have value. The fact that it is limited is what gives it value, and it can be so valuable. Like Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, their lives were so valuable, and it's because of the actions they took. And because of the actions they took, like I said, they left an impact on the world. They left a dent, and you are just as capable. Now, I don't know how old you are, but they lived long lives, and I realize they left an impact by doing what they want. Both legends in different industries, but they pursued their passion. So now that you are reminded, memento mori, that we are going to die one day, that should instantly remind you how valuable your life is. It is finite, but while you do have it, you have the freedom to do anything you want, and your capabilities is limitless. You can literally become such a legend that generations after generations will know about you. Now, Ozzy and Hulk was not my generation, it was the previous generation, so I don't know a lot about them, but it just shows how impactful they were that I do know about them just by their sheer reputation. I know they are legends even though I didn't grow up being a fan of them, but I am a fan of their work, and that is another reminder what they are famous for. The way they impacted the world is through their craft, through their product, what they created from thin air. If they never did anything, then nobody would know who they are, but it's because of what they did that everybody knows who they are. That can be the same case for you. Maybe nobody knows who you are yet, but it's just because you haven't created something yet that's substantial enough. Now, I think there is a beauty in diversity. I think a nightmare would be is if every single house was the same, every single car was the same, and everybody looked the same and spoke the same and acted the same. We are fortunate to be unique, every single one of us. After 8 billion people, there is no two identical people. Sure, there are twins, but even they have differences. That is your superpower. What makes Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne legends is nobody else can replicate them. Nobody can create what they did. Nobody else can be them, just like nobody else can be you. So I believe the first step in success is finding out what you want to be successful in. Once you have that, then you just have to stay consistent. I guarantee you Ozzy or Hulk was not successful at first. It probably took them a long time before they saw that growth, before they saw that success, but they didn't give up, and because of that, look at the impact they made. Now they're gonna be remembered for a long time, and true, eventually they will be left in the past and nobody will really think of them, but they're gonna be remembered by most people. Now I ask you, do you want to be a legend? Do you want to be remembered? Now me personally, I want to be. I want to create a positive impact in the world. I want to be remembered, and I don't exactly know why. I understand that some people are okay with not being remembered. Maybe that's just selfish of me, but for some reason instilled in me, I want to be remembered. I want to create a dent. Knowing that I'm going to die one day, my overall plan is to live a long life where I create a positive impact in the world, I become successful, and pass on everything I know to my kids and then their kids. And if my kids become successful like I want them to be, I would want people to know who preceded them, who they came from, why they are the way they are. Life is finite, life is beautiful, and you can make the most of it. But only if you take action, only if you utilize your limited time. Time is your greatest asset. It's something we all share. We all have time. If you are watching this, you woke up today. That is not the case for everybody, even Hulk Hogan. Even somebody as successful as him couldn't prevent not waking up today. That is not up to us. Luckily, they both got to live long lives, but they could have died early, and their legacy and legend wouldn't have been as big. So be fortunate that you are alive, you did wake up today, and realize that today you can take action that can start your legacy or build it even more. And you have the rest of your life to build on that. Back in high school, I created this clothing brand that I never released because I'm a perfectionist, even though perfection isn't real. But the name of it was Legends Official. I was obsessed with becoming a legend, and to me, Ozzy and Hulk are both legends. They are great people to look up to show what you are capable of. They were born no different than you. They were born just as capable. They are unique, but they fed into that. Like I said, that is your superpower. Feed into your superpower. Find out your strength and see just how strong you can become. How powerful a legacy you can leave behind. Now, they personally haven't left a big impact on me, but I know a lot of people they have. They probably saved tons of lives. How would you feel if you saved a single life? It's probably one of the best feelings in the world. In this finite life, we are also given the ability to feel these amazing things. The highs that they have felt from becoming successful, leaving a legacy, all of the support they gained, saving and changing lives. In this limited lifetime, that is something worth feeling, something worth seeking, something worth striving for. I can hope all I want to achieve that level of success one day, but it's just not gonna happen from just hopeful wishing. Sure, it can't hurt, but it's the action you take that makes the difference. So if you take anything away from this video, I hope it's encouragement to take action. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Comment down your takeaways. Let me know if you have any questions on anything you would like me to talk about. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, stay sedulous.